Hi. Hey, Mark Anthony here, and I'm with Melody Prettyman, Chef Melody, AKA your healthy helper. And I'll tell you, you want somebody that knows nutrition, knows health, knows home remedies, this is the lady to talk to. You know, I can wow you with food, but she's got more of an education when it comes to healthy cooking. Did I raise you up enough?
Hang on, is there something to hold me down?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's such a blessing to work with you again.
You too, always.
You know, we've worked in a lot of different places.
We have. We love it, don't we?
And where have you been lately?
Tennessee, the Carolinas, South and North Carolina, Texas, you name it. I've just been busy.
Are you planning some more tours?
Oh, always planning tours. I'm going to hit it pretty heavy this year.
Yeah? Where are you planning?
Mostly in the Michigan, northern Illinois, Pennsylvania, Ohio, northern Ohio, Indiana area.
So basically, if you're in America, you can give her a call and we'll have her information at the end of the segment. And you do have a website too, right?
I do, at melodyprettyman.com.
Easy enough to remember. So what are we making today?
Today we are making a healthy artichoke dip.
Okay.
You know, you have basketball, I know just with the Final Four or March Madness, you have football, you have baseball, and people like to
Super Bowl.
You do. They like to veg out around the TV sometimes, so I want to give them something that's healthier, a healthier option for that.
And anytime you put artichokes in it, it gives people the mentality of rich, savory, high calorie, high fat, because most of the artichoke dips you find, it's just loaded.
Yeah, they have a lot of cream cheese, they have a lot of sour cream, they have a lot of Parmesan style cheeses, so all of those contribute to the fat, plus the high sodium.
So we're actually doing a healthier style.
We're doing a healthy one.
What do you got for me?
Well, what I want you to do first is I want you to put those artichokes in there, and we're going to ground these up a little bit.
Okay. We can do that with nothing else.
Not right now. I just want to get them a little blended.
Okay.
That's good.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. Let's put some onion, some garlic.
And we're just doing all of this, right?
Yeah, we're going to do it all. We have it pre-measured.
Cloves of garlic, looks like.
Nutritional yeast flakes
Whoa.
instead of the Parmesan.
Love these.
I do too. Such nutritional yeast flakes is your vitamin B12 for somebody that's a vegan, and it's your cheese flavor.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're going to pulsate this a little bit.
Okay. I better grab one of those wooden spoons over there too. Just to
there you go.
Stir this around a little bit.
Mark,
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I like the unflavored, no sugar added soy yogurt, or they have a coconut yogurt, they have almond yogurts. You want one with the least amount of ingredients in it, so we don't want it so processed.
Okay.
We want to keep out the fat.
So we're just doing plain
Unflavored yogurt.
unsweetened.
Unsweetened, yes.
Okay. Coconut. This is a coconut one. There's some soy ones. There's a whole bunch of different flavors nowadays.
There really is. I love lemon in everything. If you want to squeeze a couple, one lemon, so just squeeze both of those right in there.
Okay. Isn't that cool?
He uses these fancy devices. I use my hand.
Well, I used to do that, but check this out.
Too many seeds. Isn't that awesome? And what have we got there? Oh, fresh lemon. It's so good. And you know, to cut down on sodium, because we know too much sodium. Let's do it. Too much sodium is not good for you. So instead, we'll add the lemon juice to bring up that flavor.
Right, right, exactly.
That's good. And this is just a little bit of vegenaise.
Okay.
Veganase, some people call it vegenaise.
Vegenaise. Which has a little bit of fat in it, but you can see the fraction here is 10 to 1 compared to what most recipes have.
Definitely.
Okay, a little salt.
Little salt.
That's a teaspoon.
And for people who are low sodium or on a salt-free diet, just don't add the salt.
Yeah. And even then, there is salt in the artichokes if you use the canned artichokes. So
there is.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of salt. Am I going to keep going with this?
Just a little bit. There you go. Now, we want to add, I don't really want it too red, so I just want to pulse my fire roasted bell pepper.
I'm going to do this just one more time.
Okay. beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And then we're just gonna, you want all of these in here? Or?
That's good.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes you can just look at it and say,
You know.
But that's all you want to do with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mark knows from experience, chefs don't ever measure. That's the hardest thing we have to do. We eye everything. So unfortunately, it makes it hard for people who do follow a recipe.
Right, but that's why, you know, a lot of times I like doing these where people are actually seeing what we're doing and they're getting the concept. I mean, I like to teach concepts about healthy cooking.
I do too.
And with a lot of healthy cooking, you don't need recipes.
You don't.
You know, so many people are cooking with recipes when they need to be cooking with less recipes. You know, eat more whole natural foods, eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. What do you need a recipe for this for? Celery, carrots, broccoli, you know, oatmeal.
You can name whatever vegetable you want to use, basically for to use as dipping. You do not have to use fattening potato chips, fattening corn chips. You don't have to use processed breads. You can use something that's better is unprocessed. That's why you have reversed some of your health problems. I have too. How much weight have we lost between us?
I think I'm down 70 and I think you're down 80 or something.
100. So think of all that weight loss that we did by eating as natural as possible.
And that's key to it. I mean,
taste it, Mark.
I am going to have to. Yes.
See what you think.
Well, it's got some thickness. It's a little dippity there. So
I like dippity.
Dippity doo.
Dippity doo. Now you can also put this in a casserole dish and put it in the oven and heat it.
Interesting. I'm going to just keep eating here.
Okay, we're done.
That is really good.
Should I put it in a plate for you?
The artichoke, nutritional yeast flakes, and that red pepper and the lemon's what I'm tasting.
And that's
what's really popping. Not too salty. I thought it was going to be salty, but it's really not. So.
Well, we don't have a lot of salt in the other components like we put in with the yogurt, and of course it's a plant-based.
And there's salt in celery.
There is natural salt in celery.
So, and you know, people do need salt. That's the kind of least of my worries, but you got to reduce that oil and sugar and everything.
And you know, I tell people when they ask me in a lot of the seminars I do, what if I would want to put dill in here? What if I want to put something else in there? My advice is put it in. Put it in.
Go for it.
Yeah. Don't you think dill would be great? Oh wow, I love dill in anything, just savory.
No, it is just a work of art.
It's a work of art.
It's that easy to do healthy cooking at home. You don't need to get all carried away once you learn your flavors and everything, and just take it one step at a time. You know, start by setting up your kitchen the way it should be, with the refrigerator and the freezer. And if you can design your kitchen to be a healthier lifestyle, you can make stuff like this in minutes. You don't have to run down to the store because most of these ingredients should already be in your refrigerator. And that's kind of the concept I have is get your refrigerator set up. I've always got lemons. You got lemons in your fridge.
I live with lemons. I do. I buy a lot of lemons.
You know, the one thing about lemons is that they raise your alkaline level in your body. And the people that eat the most lemons have the least amount of cancers. The people that eat the most vegetables have the least amount of cancers because vegetables raise your alkaline level in your body. And that's what you want is an alkaline body.
What raises your acidicness in the body?
Meats. Cheeses. Yeah.
Dairy products.
Yeah.
Anything that comes from an animal, it offsets that balance of what we need because cancer normally doesn't grow in an alkaline body. It grows in an acidic body.
And so you want a water-based body. You want higher water content and higher fiber and not just water but food as well. So fabulous. All right. Well, make sure you check out Melody's website at melodyprettyman.com, and of course my website's available and we'll have the recipes out there if you want exact recipes, or you can just create. And we will see you next time in the kitchen.